if they do have a day life or a day job kind of a thing, though, but I'm fine with that. I don't know that it's necessarily something that's entirely away from Two-Face, though. It's hard for me to picture like Drew Sugar, going to a regular 9-to-5 job and then clocking out and going to spend the evening with, leaving her regular family or whatever and going to spend the evening with Two-Face. Like, I could picture it more as like a poly kind of a fetish thing where it's like that's just the weird family dynamic they have.
Yeah. I imagine they probably do live together all the time. It's just like out in public. They go to a job, and like you know how a normal person gets up and eat breakfast and goes to a job. And I'm explaining this wrong. That was a deep pull 89 reference there.
I was thinking, what the hell? This sounds familiar.
That was like the worst line of dialogue in that whole goddamn movie was Bruce Wayne trying to do his pitch to Vicky Vale. But yeah, I imagine like, they probably are like within the hideout walls. That's going on all day, all night and stuff. But then when they go out, they become their normal selves. Which I guess is kind of like, when Bruce Wayne goes out, like he probably spends his whole day in the Batcave being Batman, and then he has to go out and have the persona of Bruce Wayne. Whereas, Sugar and Spice probably go out and they're like, oh, there's, Jen from down the block. Isn't she a sweetheart and stuff?
So analyzing this throuple here, and if this is a little beyond the pale for this show, apologies and we can cut it out, but who in that relationship is the dom and who is the sub? I know it seems obvious to say Two-Face is a switch, but I can't picture Two-Face subbing.
I don't know. Maybe sometimes the least likely people do enjoy that because it's like a different role, isn't it? It's taking on a whole different thing that you wouldn't normally be in that position.
Yeah. I almost imagine it in a kind of... it seems like Spice is very much a dom herself.
Oh, yeah. Spice is a dom, clearly.
Like, so I imagine she doms Two-Face, who then doms Sugar.
Or
and then maybe if they switch it around...
Or both of them dom Sugar. And
that seems like a possibility.
Yeah.
But then where's Harvey Dent getting his rocks off? Like, who is he? I guess he'd be... You imagine Harvey would be the sub to Spice, I guess.
Yeah. Like, I can picture if they're having one-on-one encounters. I picture, like, Harvey and Sugar having, kind of vanilla relations, and Harvey subbing for Spice, and then the two of them doming Sugar, I guess.
That works in my mind. That makes sense.
Yeah. But although it could be, again, like, we've seen that Sugar herself, like when she was talking to Bruce Wayne and stuff, like she's got an edge. It could be like she's tricking people this whole time. It's like, oh no, Sugar's the dominant in that whole goddamn relationship. She just appears to be nice, but she's actually hiding like the tortured. Like she's had a life as rough as Drew Barrymore herself.
To make another callback to CSI, strangely enough, they made a point in an episode that briefly touched on the kink world that the sub is actually the one in control.
Oh yeah.
The sub is manipulating. The sub is in a sense manipulating the situation, right? They are. Yeah.
Sometimes that can be the case. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean they're just completely passive.
Sure. Yeah.